Hey guys, this is Shrek coming to you from the swamp. Today we're going to do a shooting comparison video from the Field 1 Force and the CS2. These are both 2020 models. They're both brand new guns. This has been shot a little bit. We just received this one in. This is actually my personal Force, and this is actually Chris DeLay's personal CS2. Now, for the shooting comparison, we're going to do something. We're both using Spire 3s on them. We're both using the Field 1 AccuLock kit. We're both using Valken graffiti and the same sizer, 683. And I'll chrono test each gun, then we'll shoot each gun, and I'll try to get some audio of the gun and my thoughts and final ideas comparing the two top guns I think on the market today. There's other top guns. There's the Lux, there's the Shocker EX that just came out, and then there is the Die. But this is American made. This is made in England, so hats off to Field 1 for being made in America, and hats off for Planet Eclipse to being one of the most consistent paintball gun manufacturers. And I can tell you, they both got the same size tank. Yeah, the weight's about the same. I broke the lid on my hopper playing last weekend, so that's the only difference, is this hopper doesn't have a lid, so I'll spill a little paint. But we'll get to it, and I'm gonna pause the video and we'll do some chronoing. All right, guys, we're using the Virtue clock. Let's turn on the gun, air it up, hopper. So it's varying from 283. We've got two spikes of 285 to 280. So you're varying 283 or 280 to 285 with this gun. Now we'll grab the CS2 and we'll shoot it with the same radar. Okay, and this is all real time, guys. I thought it'd be interesting to see real time what I could put together and how fast I could do it as doing this video. BMC Fabrication barrel socks. If you're interested in supporting an awesome paintball machinist, go to BMC Facebook page and give him a shout. Let's turn this bad boy on. I haven't shot Chris's in a while. There we go. There we go. All right. Switch hands. Now again, this is the same barrel sizer, 683, same paint, even the same tank. We're using a Ninja Pro V2 with mid-range output pressure, so you're looking 450 to 500 PSI output pressure on the tank. So okay, now this is Chris DeLay's personal gun. So he has a chrono set where he likes to shoot. He likes to shoot a lot of paint, and he's very cognizant if he does put a lot of paint in the air, especially on rec play. So his Chrono is a little bit lower consistently, but the consistency is 5 FPS. So he's shooting anywhere from 280 to 275, and it is consistent as the Force. Yeah, very consistent, very consistent. All right, guys, now I'm going to put this down, and I'll run a rope or two out of this, and then we'll grab the Force. I'm going to get up here, so hopefully you guys can hear this as best as you can with the camera audio. Let's shoot over here at my little test stump. Right, turn his, there it goes. I wonder if his batteries are down low. That's weird. Wow. Put that down. Turn that off. But yeah, that's the CS2. It's really consistent, and I was just chronoing. I was making sure the chrono was set on the Force because it was brand new out of the box, and I'm gonna grab the Force, let you guys hear it. It is very smooth. The CS2 is smooth. The first time I really got to shoot a lot of ropes, or quite a few paint out of, or I've never played with CS2, but Chris has played with Bob Long products. But and these guns both started at 4,500 PSI, the same amount. So now let's get the Force and see what it shoots like. Okay guys, got the barrel sock off. I'm gonna get in the same position. I'm gonna shoot at the same stump. Yeah, I definitely have my loader on my Spire 3 turned up. My sensitivity is a lot more turned up than his. Get me out of Dodge paint. Full hopper. So, I like the trigger feel of the Field 1 Force compared to the CS2, but the CS2 is a little more smoother of a shot. You get a little less recoil. But for the Spire 3 that has the G-Shock sensor, let me turn this off. That has the G-Shock sensor, a little more recoil makes your gun, makes your hopper work real well. As you can see, the CS2 really is smooth, but Chrono, they're both the same. Accuracy, I feel they're both the same. Fit and feel, when you pull up, they're both the same. Now the difference between the CS2 and the Force, this grip right here can be moved into 2 positions. So if you like a shorter feel gun, you can move this grip back. The other thing with the Force is you can run on the lithium-ion battery or 2 AA's. So you can run on either way. You can change it either way. They both adjust Chrono really simple. So the chrono adjustment for the Field 1 Force is right here. Same with the CS2. It's on the bottom of the ASA, and it's right where the reg. So the reg placement on both the guns is similar. They both have thumb wheels on the feed neck with lever locking, but for this high level of a gun, you should expect it. Now, this is the signature series from Dynasty. It comes with their Field 1 AccuLock kit. I don't know if the CS2 does come with their barrel kit also too. So let's put some more paint through them. I'll go back and forth a couple times. I'll step out here and you can watch me shoot it. We'll get a couple rounds and then I'll give you some more thoughts. Wow, that is smooth. I do have to say, if you're looking for shot smoothness, if that was your premium decision on both these two guns, I'm going to shoot the Field 1 Force again. This has a little less kick. The weight is about the same, but I think that's what's really affecting the Spire. Either that or his batteries are low. This is Chris's complete setup. But thumb wheel, everything else is the same. I'm just not personally a fan of the trigger. I feel, even though this is set at a higher rate of fire than the Field 1, I feel I can get to the trigger a little quicker and be a little more crisper with the deuce style trigger. But I know Planet Eclipse, and there is trigger options out there for the CS2, but still a really good gun. Man, it's just money on target. I mean, it is really good. All right, let's check the other Field 1 Force out. Both these guns are so fast. We've shot a half case of paint in this short amount of time. So if that tells you how crisp, how quick both these high-end guns, and for the money that you're paying for these guns, you should expect that. So Yeah, I've got my loader set up way more aggressive than his loader. It's really flat shooting. That's what I noticed about the CS2. The shot arc of both these guns, I think, are on par, are apples to apples comparable. Oh, wow. And other than the shot softness, that's it in the gun itself. That is the only difference I see. That is just... Now the teardown, let me turn this off. Both these are toolless teardown. Pop your deal out. You do have to remove the battery with the tools here. And you got a tool here to pull your AA's out here. So, but the CS2, or sorry, the Field 1 Force is metal. It feels more metal with this metal front grip versus the CS2. But the weight's about the same. So I'm not saying that the Planet Eclipse is more plastic, but it just, you get the metallic feel in your hand. But I'm gonna pause the video and then we'll do an let me narrate just a little bit. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do is we're doing a shooting comparison video. It's Planet Eclipse CS2, and you're shooting what year insight is that?
2012.
2012 insight, and then right over there on the end, Vossler's is shooting the Force 2020. So, and that's Signature Series. So what we're gonna do is we're all shooting SLP tanks, correct? Yep. SLP tanks. We're all shooting AccuLock barrel kits, and it's all the same paint. Now this is Valken New World. So the consistency over the Chrono is the same. What you're gonna do is you're gonna hear the speed. I'm gonna have the Vossler shoot first, then delay, then you, and then we'll do a comparison together for noise. All right, Vossler, go ahead. All right, that's good. All right, delay. Now delay's shooting the insight. All right. Now to note, these are all on semi. What do you? Are you capped at anything?
20 balls a second. They're all 20.
They're all set at 20. Okay. All right, Diego, with the CS2. All right. Now we're gonna do all three at the same time. So see if we can hear any differences. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, shoot. I think the CS2 is a little bit louder, and not. Well, I'm gonna come around this side. Come on. You got a paint? Holy.
Are we all three shooting?
Yep, we're all three gonna shoot.
I'm shoot into the distance. Don't be a dumbass like me and shoot the fucking. Making noise.
All right.
We're good. You ready?
Yep. Shoot. That's good, guys. All right, guys, final thoughts of this Planet Eclipse CS2 and the Field 1 Force. The only differences that I could find, and they're player choice different, you know, it's what you prefer, what you don't prefer. Sound recognition or volume was the same. They just have a different sound to them. They make a different sound when shot. Hopefully that pops up on the camera. And also, I'm going to drop in right before this last section of the video. I'm going to drop in four-player shooting Field 1 Force, this gun, the CS2, and this gun, and then a G6R, and then a, I forget, I think it's another Bob Long spool gun. Sorry, I forgot. It's been a busy day. But anyway, final thoughts. Weight, size, and dimensions, they're really comparable. One thing I do have to say is the Planet, or the Field One Force, feels more metal in your hand, even though the weight's the same, because all the plastic grips you have on the CS2. And again, that's player preference. I do like the milling of both guns. I'm not a fan of really weird, gaudy milling. I'm more of a simple kind of milling. They're both toolless entry to get the bolt out in service. I don't know. They're pretty well comparable. There's just a couple minute differences. The price points on them are very similar. This one's made in the USA. This one's made in England. I don't know what to tell you guys. I think it's pretty apples to apples comparable. I mean, you know, that's about it in my opinion. But again, if you're ever interested in these two guns, or getting a Field One Force or a Planet Eclipse CS2, come check us out at the swamp. Thanks guys, see you later.